On tap, Leinenkugels Sunset Wheat.
Better beer authority, better beer.
Hi, I'm James Knott, and this is your Better Beer Authority. Today, we're talking about Leinenkugels Sunset Wheat from the Jacob Leinenkugel Brewing Company in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. The brewery was started in 1867 and claims to be the 7th oldest in the United States. It was bought by the Miller Brewing Company in 1988 and currently operates under the MillerCoors umbrella. Sunset Wheat is a wheat beer with 4.9% alcohol by volume and 165 calories per 12-ounce bottle. The company recommends that it be served at 40 degrees Fahrenheit with a slice of orange to complement the coriander and enhance the citrus flavor of the beer. Generally, wheat beers contain an ample portion of malted wheat and malted barley. Wheat has more protein than barley, and this protein helps create a thick, long-lasting head. Wheat beers tend to have more silky or creamy mouthfeel, and their light flavor makes them great summer beers. Scott, how would you describe the flavor of this beer?
It's very citrusy. It's kind of a watery mouthfeel for a wheat beer, especially one that's supposed to be creamy like this. But overall, I mean, it's citrus. It's bold. It's kind of, it's not out of the ordinary for any sort of, wheat orange beer, like Blue Moon. It's very similar to that as well.
Joby, the company recommends an orange in the beer. How does that make you feel?
I'm not too excited about putting an orange or anything for that matter into a beer that I'm drinking. I guess it does bring out the citrusy taste and the aromas for it. But for me personally, I'm kind of against putting anything into a beer. So,
what kind of flavors are you pulling out of here?
Oh, like Scott was saying, it's definitely got that fruity orange peel flavor. And going off what he was saying about the mouthfeel, I kind of get a dry mouthfeel that comes from this. After I drink it, my mouth kind of feels dry that, it almost makes you more thirsty to go back and get some more beer.
It's a little more champagne-y than it should be, I think.
Right.
Okay, and Brian, how would you describe this beer to someone?
The first thing that I taste is like that yeasty cloudiness that you get with like a wheat beer, and then of course you definitely taste that tangy sweetness that comes from all the citrus in it. But the yeast is what I like about wheat beers the most and what I taste the most. But it's a really refreshing beer. It's very crisp and sweet. I'm not crazy about putting fruit in my beers either, but on a summer day, it's a great way to kind of fruiting up a beer a little bit.
Scott, when should someone drink this beer, and what is your rating?
I guess when they're just looking to try something new, if they like Blue Moon, maybe this is something they'd like as well. It's a beer that kind of turns on you a little bit, though. The more you drink it, I think it could go either way on you. I'm used to the old original Leine's. I used to drink that in college, and I loved it. And now to buy this for almost the same price that I used to buy a 24-pack for back then, it kind of sways me a little bit the other direction as well. But yeah, I'd probably give it a 6.
Okay, Joby, where you stand here?
I am going to also rate this a 6, James. Reading some of the past reviews that we pulled off the internet, I was interested to see that a lot of people are saying that this had a Fruity Pebble type smell to it. And when I was first opening the beer and smelled it, I could really pick up where that was coming from. I was like, why would ever a beer smell like Fruity Pebbles cereal? But it really does. Again, like Scott was saying, you could drink it whenever. On a summer day, it'd be great, but I could only see myself drinking about 2 or 3 of these and then having to go on to something else.
Okay. Brian?
I'm not an alcoholic, so typically I'm only going to drink 2 or 3 beers. I don't know. That's just me. But I like it. I'm going to give it an 8. It's very drinkable. I like wheat beers. I love Leinenkugels. I like all their beers. It's very good. I'm going to give it an 8.
So, Sunset Wheat lands a 6.7 on the BBA scale. Let us know what your favorite wheat beer is in the comments section. Today's glassware was provided by Libby Glass, www.libby.com/store. I'm James Knott, and this is your Better Beer Authority.
Better beer authority.